The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is a revolutionary coin in the history of United States currency, representing a significant shift in the nation's coinage. It was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real woman, the suffragist and social reformer Susan B. Anthony, solidifying its importance as a symbol of gender equality and the ongoing fight for women's rights. Minted from 1979 to 1981 and briefly, in 1999, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced as a replacement for the Eisenhower dollar. The goal was to produce a more practical and compact dollar coin for everyday transactions, reducing the reliance on the bulky Eisenhower dollar. However, despite its practical intentions, the Susan B. Anthony dollar encountered challenges in public acceptance. The 1979 version of this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and is the first year of its production. It remains an essential piece for collectors and historians due to its unique design and role in U.S. numismatics. Physical characteristics of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. Size: the coin measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter, similar to the size of a quarter, making it compact and easy to handle. Weight: it weighs 8.1 grams. Composition: made of a copper-nickel clad composition, with a core of pure copper sandwiched between outer layers of copper and nickel. The obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of Susan B. Anthony, designed by Frank Gasparro, the 10th chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Anthony's stern yet determined expression reflects her unyielding dedication to the suffrage movement and her advocacy for social justice. Surrounding her portrait are the words, "Liberty and the year 1979", along with the national motto "In God We Trust." The reverse design, also by Gasparro, features an adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia, showcasing a majestic eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch. This symbolizes peace and the achievements of the U.S. space program. The reverse is also inscribed with United States of America and the denomination $1. While the coin was designed to be practical, its size nearly identical to that of a quarter led to significant confusion among the public. Many mistook the Susan B. Anthony dollar for a quarter, leading to its lack of widespread use. Additionally, the U.S. public was not yet ready to fully embrace a dollar coin in everyday transactions, preferring dollar bills instead. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar had a mintage of over 360 million coins, making it a common coin in circulation. However, certain varieties, such as the narrow rim near date and wide rim far date versions, have become popular among collectors. Uncirculated and proof versions of this coin are highly sought after by collectors, particularly those looking to complete a Susan B. Anthony dollar set. Coins graded by professional services, such as PCGS or NGC, in high mint state grades MS65 or higher are especially valuable. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar marked a milestone in U.S. history as the first coin to honor a real woman rather than an allegorical figure like Liberty. Susan B. Anthony's inclusion on a circulating coin was a tribute to her work in the women's suffrage movement, which paved the way for the ratification of the 19th Amendment in 1920, granting women the right to vote. This coin also set the stage for future coins honoring influential American women, such as the Sacagawea dollar and the American Women Quarters program. Despite its initial lack of popularity, the Susan B. Anthony dollar has become a symbol of progress and equality. It reminds us of the power of advocacy and the importance of recognizing the contributions of women in shaping the nation. Today, the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony, dollar holds a special place in the world of coin collecting and American history. It serves as a timeless tribute to a trailblazer who dedicated her life to justice and equality. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar may not have achieved its intended purpose of widespread circulation, but its legacy endures as a coin that represents both practical innovation and cultural progress. It continues to inspire collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Explore more fascinating stories of coins like this on TO World, your go-to channel for numismatic history, coin collecting tips, and in-depth explorations of rare and iconic coins. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar holds a unique place in the annals of American numismatics. It was the first U.S. circulating coin to honor a real woman, Susan B. Anthony, a prominent leader in the women's suffrage movement. Designed to be compact and practical, this coin represented an effort by the U.S. Mint to modernize its currency, while celebrating a figure who dedicated her life to fighting for equality and justice. However, the coin's legacy is a story of both innovation and challenge. While it marked a milestone in gender representation on U.S. coins, its introduction also highlighted the complexities of public perception, design, and practicality in circulating currency. The story of the Susan B. Anthony dollar begins in the late 1970s when the U.S. Treasury sought to replace the Eisenhower Dollar with a more user-friendly coin. The Eisenhower Dollar, introduced in 1971, was notable for its large size and heavy weight, which made it impractical for everyday transactions. Despite its historical significance honoring President Dwight D. Eisenhower and commemorating the Apollo 11 moon landing, it was primarily used in casinos and for banking purposes. The U.S. Mint envisioned a smaller, lighter dollar coin that could easily circulate alongside other denominations. This decision was also driven by rising production costs for paper dollar bills, which had a shorter lifespan than coins. In 1978, Congress passed the $1 Coin Act, authorizing the minting of the new dollar coin. The selection of Susan B. Anthony as the coin's subject was groundbreaking. Until this point, circulating U.S. coins predominantly featured allegorical representations of liberty or male figures. By honoring Susan B. Anthony, the U.S. Mint acknowledged her pivotal role in securing women's voting rights and promoting social equality. Susan B. Anthony was a trailblazer who tirelessly advocated for the rights of women and African Americans. Her efforts were instrumental in the passage of the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote in 1920. Her inclusion on the dollar coin was a nod to her legacy and a step toward gender equality in American culture. The design of the Susan B. Anthony dollar was the work of Frank Gasparro, the 10th chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Both the obverse and reverse back of the coin reflected Gasparro's skill and attention to detail. The obverse features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony in profile, surrounded by the inscriptions Liberty and the year 1979. The national motto "In God We Trust" appears to the left of her image. The reverse design is adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia, originally featured on the Eisenhower Dollar. It depicts a bald eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch in its talons. The imagery symbolizes peace and the achievements of the U.S. space program. The reverse is inscribed with United States of America and the denomination $1. 26.5 millimeters, similar to a quarter, weight 8.1 gm. The decision to make the coin similar in size and weight to a quarter was intended to improve its usability. However, this choice would later contribute to public confusion, as the coin was often mistaken for a quarter. Despite its well-intentioned design, The Susan B. Anthony dollar faced significant challenges upon its release. The coin's size and color, nearly identical to the quarter, led to widespread confusion among the public. Many people inadvertently spent the dollar coin as if it were a quarter, which limited its circulation and utility. Additionally, Americans were not accustomed to using dollar coins in daily transactions. The preference for paper dollar bills, which were lighter and more familiar, further hindered the coin's acceptance. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of 3 U.S. mint facilities that produced the coin in its inaugural year, the others being Denver and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 360 million Susan B. Anthony dollars in 1979, making it the most common version of the coin. Two key varieties of the 1979 P dollar have become popular among collectors. Later design adjustment moved the date farther from the rim, creating a more balanced appearance. The wide rim variety is rarer and commands a premium in the numismatic market. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was minted for only 3 years, 1979, 1980, and 1981 before being discontinued due to its lack of popularity. It was briefly revived in 1999 to meet increased demand for dollar coins before the introduction of the Sacagawea dollar in 2000. Today, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is recognized as a significant milestone in U.S. numismatics. While it may not have achieved widespread acceptance during its time, its cultural and historical significance has grown over the years. It serves as a reminder of the progress made toward gender equality and the challenges of introducing new currency designs. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is a common but valuable addition to any coin collection, especially for those interested in U.S. history and women's rights. Uncirculated and proof versions are particularly desirable, and the wide rim variety is highly sought after. Coins graded by professional services, such as PCGS or NGC, in high mint state grades are especially prized. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of progress, innovation, and the enduring legacy of one of America's most influential women. As the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real woman, it paved the way for future coins honoring female trailblazers. Despite its initial challenges, the coin remains a cherished part of American numismatic history. Explore the fascinating stories behind coins like this on LC World, your trusted source for in-depth numismatic history, coin collecting insights, and explorations of rare and iconic coins.